Coming up, viral video of the world's fastest airplane,
plus some new tools to share your flying adventures,
and going low and slow in a Pietenpol.
And the Sweepstakes Super Cub is getting closer to its big debut. AOPA Live this week begins in just a moment.
Build and flying with the Sonex Aircraft B models. The B models offer more room and comfort, more fuel, more panel space, more engine choices, and the same great Sonex Aircraft flight characteristics. Learn more at sonexaircraft.com.
This is AOPA Live This Week with Tom Haynes and Melissa Redinger.
Stop us if you've heard this before, but the government may shut down.
Imagine that. As we record the show on Thursday, there's still no agreement in Congress to fund the federal government. Hey, and if they can't reach a deal, all non-essential government activities stop. Fortunately, air traffic control is essential, so the controllers will keep working, but other FAA functions like processing medical and pilot certificates would stop. Meanwhile, the threat of giving air traffic control to an airline-dominated monopoly just won't go away. Even though Representative Bill Schuster, he's the guy pushing so-called ATC reform, is retiring this year, he has not given up. Now the talk is of tying his ATC monopoly plan to President Trump's ambitious infrastructure plan. It never stops, but we'll keep you posted.
Pilots love to share their flying adventures, and new technology is making it easier than ever. AOPA Editor-at-Large Dave Hirschman looks at a few products that can take your flying videos to the next level.
So much of the video we shoot from airplanes is shaky, wavy, and risks giving anyone who watches it a headache. But FlightFlix, a Minnesota firm, has come up with specialized camera accessories meant to smooth out bouncy images. I recently went flying with the company's VibeX mount, attached to a Garmin Verb Ultra, and the results were impressive. No jello or propeller distortion, just a rock-solid image. If you get a headache, blame the pilot's erratic flying. And speaking of the Garmin Verb, the company's new free software allows multi-camera editing. This feature automatically synchronizes video shot from different cameras, and that greatly simplifies editing. There's even an image within an image screen that allows the editor to jump back and forth between different views. I brought 3 Garmin Verbs on a recent sunset flight, and the new Verb editing software made combining them surprisingly easy and fun. Dave Hirschman, AOPA Live.
You can find the VibeX mount on the FlightFlix website. The Garmin Verb Edit software is free to download on your Mac or PC.
And Garmin's G1000 NXI panel will now come in new Piper M350s and M500s. Piper just received FAA certification for the panel. Approval for installation in existing airplanes is expected later this year. The NXI panel has a similar interface to the Garmin G1000, but it has a faster processor and new tools for better situational awareness. And a new airplane design that will use the NXI panel is getting closer to delivery. Tecnam announced the first flight of the production model P2012 Traveler. The piston twin is the biggest Tecnam yet, seating 11 passengers. It's likely to be popular with many small airlines around the world. Certification is expected later this year.
Airplanes in the light sport market will be in the spotlight next week. The U.S. Sport Aviation Expo in Sebring, Florida is the 24th through the 27th. Everything from LSAs to drones and powered parachutes will be on display. AOPA Live will have a crew there to bring you any developments from the event.
And after Sebring, the AOPA Fly-Ins will be here before you know it. Mark your calendars for 4 more amazing events. We'll be kicking off the year June 15 and 16 in beautiful Missoula, Montana. Then we'll head south to Santa Fe, New Mexico, September 14 and 15. From there, we'll stop in Carbondale, Illinois, October 5th and 6th. Finish out the year at Gulf Shores, Alabama, October 26th and 27th. Keep a lookout for more details, including some beautiful fly-out destinations in the coming weeks at our fly-in website. And we got lots planned this year. It's going to be fun. Hey, we're making some changes to the Friday schedule and kind of breaking up the workshops that we have on Fridays, and we're opening the exhibit hall earlier on Friday, starting at noon. So plenty to do starting Friday and through the day on Saturday.
Bigger and better than ever.
Right. And when we come back, screaming along in an SR-71 Blackbird.
And dreaming of summer in a Pietenpol Air Camper.
Purchasing your own aircraft is an exciting experience. AOPA Finance simplifies the process, saving you money with lower interest rates and hassle-free loans, so you get into your new aircraft sooner. AOPA Finance, the right approach to buying an aircraft.
Welcome back. If you need help getting your blood pumping, NASA is here to help. They've uploaded a collection of footage from the 3 SR-71 Blackbirds they used for flight research. The film is from several decades ago, but it is timeless in its cool factor. NASA was the last operator of the Blackbird before it flew its final mission in 1999. The iconic machine cruised at 85,000 feet plus. It set the record for coast-to-coast flight in a little over an hour and at more than 2,100 miles per hour. Find the footage on NASA's Dryden TV YouTube channel. And Boeing is working on an airplane that could be even faster than the SR-71. Aviation Week reported that Boeing unveiled their hypersonic concept this week at the Science Tech Forum in Orlando. The airplane would reach speeds over Mach 5. Lockheed Martin is working on a similar design called the SR-72.
Amazing airplane, the SR-71. I know you've kind of been around them a little bit too. I had the chance to see the one land after its record-setting coast-to-coast flight that went into the Air and Space Museum down in Dulles. I was there when they brought it in, did a couple low passes at super high speed, and deployed the chutes on landing, and it was really fun.
Pretty special to be there.
It was. It's an amazing airplane. Really, really something.
Great.
Hey, now slowing down a bit, Discovery Aviation is bringing new life to the XL-2 training airplane. The XL-2, previously made by Liberty Aerospace, has been out of production since 2008. Discovery bought the design and added some modern avionics before it brought it back to market. The IFR-equipped trainer has a digitally controlled Continental engine and only burns around 5 gallons an hour. The first 3 new XL-2s are headed to a flight school in South Korea.
AOPA Sweepstakes Super Cub will feel just like a brand new airplane when it's finished. Baker Air Service in Montana is hard at work on complete restoration.
Well, AOPA Sweepstakes airplane, the Super Cub, is coming along really nicely. It's already been dismantled and inspected, parts have been repaired, we've got new replacement parts from Univair. It's been assembled, and then the fabric from Consolidated Aircraft Coatings has already been applied and it's been painted.
The Super Cub has a bunch of updates like the polyfiber fabric and all new Garmin avionics. Look for the grand unveiling of the finished airplane at Sun and Fun in April.
Meanwhile, while we're waiting for April, in these cold winter months, it's easy to dream of warmer days ahead. We have the story of the perfect airplane for a warm summer flight. AOPA pilot editor Ian Twombly found this airplane and its owner by the Shenandoah Mountains in Virginia.
This is a Pietenpol Air Camper. I've had people say, "You would fly something you built?" And I said, well, I actually feel better flying something that I built maybe than something somebody else built, because I knew what went into it and how it was done.
So what do you say when people ask you how long it took you to build?
I tell them it was 11 years, 4 moves, and 2 wives.
Okay.
I really love the way it flies. It's a real honest airplane. I love the historical aspect of it. It dates from 1929. And I like the social aspect. There are a lot of peat builders out there, and it's sort of a fraternity. I've flown it to Oshkosh 3 times. It's not a real fast cross-country airplane, but it'll get you there. And between the little baggage compartment and putting a duffel bag in the front seat and strapping it in, I can carry all I need to spend a week at Oshkosh. And I like going out and just flying. I like to be able to get off of work, come down here, pull the airplane out, and fly for 30 minutes. That's my decompression after work.
That does look like fun, and it certainly makes us impatient for warmer weather.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fly it right now in these temperatures.
No, not an open cockpit airplane.
Looking forward to spring.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's it for us this week.
Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again next Thursday for another AOPA Live This Week.
There are many important things to consider before purchasing an aircraft. Let the experts at Aerospace Reports help guide you through the process. We combine expert knowledge with our long-standing commitment to personalized customer service to perfect your transaction. Learn more at aerospacereports.com.